Ooh, something's coming after us. That's not good. We've got company. Lucky I have our weapons. What is that coming after us? Scavenger drones? Ooh, okay, no. Oof. Alright, damage assessment. Nothing too bad. Of course, small grid versus large grid crashes doesn't really do too much, but it did take out my antenna, which is not the greatest thing in the world. So we may have to deal with this carrier. So can we arm up and deal with it as soon as possible? Let's put it to the test. Alright, so I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not, but maybe we go up against the carrier, potentially. We could probably arm up this ship if we need to. Probably add one more assault cannon if possible. But I don't even know where's a good spot. We could put it here because I know there's a connection point here, but right next to that. So maybe we curve it into here potentially. That may work. I guess if you did some kind of reinforcement piece like this. Okay, we got an assault cannon ready. Just gonna aim for weapons on this thing. Everything else should be already set as that. Inventory wise, we need to put some assault cannons in here. Looks like we don't have much. We have about 10. I think that should be enough for now. The drone itself, I'm not even sure. Does it have enough ammo for everything? It probably does not. So let me quickly get this thing off if we can. Oh no, we got another drone coming. Oh, jeez.
Engineer Philip, the director of this drum of Zygo's Mr. Ice Gravel. Down to meet this demand room that was first. You have 5 minutes.
Alright, we got 5 minutes to arm up, so that cuts things down a lot sooner than I would prefer. Okay, so autocannon shells we have here, which we'll load up in the drone. The assault cannon shells, we don't have much more for whatever reason, so we need to make some if we can. We're gonna unlock this guy. Guess we're gonna use this for battle. Do we have a defense drone? We have no AI blocks on this thing. Oh, we got rid of them. We did, so that's not good. I think that's just right because we removed it when we were removing the side pieces there. So we would have to plop this back in. We're just gonna put it out here for now. We're missing 2 detector components. Okay, we're set there. Hopefully this is going well. Okay, the carrier looks like it's going away. 17 away, looks like. So we more or less got to deal with this drone that's kind of trying to extort us. Okay, we could try to chase the other one if we really had to, but I don't think we should. So let's see. Let's get our consignment drone. Before we even do that, let's just blueprint everything just in case. I don't think we blueprinted the consignment drone before. Do we set this to be on offensive behavior and flight on? And it will go target what it needs to target. It looks like it's going for it. What are you planning to do right now?
Engineer, you got 1 minute remaining to meet the demand.
All right, we got 1 minute, but our drone is slowly going over there, which is fine. I'm gonna pop in here to deal with this drone. Do have a camera, so we can see what this is. I don't think it's a big old drone, so we should be okay. I believe. I would hope so. I'm just gonna fly with my consignment drone so we can get this thing ready for battle if it does come after us. We got 1 minute left anyway, so there's that. Oh, got targeting on.
You will regret this.
No, we're not. You've been trying to extort us anyway, so let me get you out of the way. Oh, there's a bandit right there too. So we're getting shot from multiple directions. Let's just take this thing out if we can. Ooh, it's quite a big drone, actually. What is on this thing? Is it small grid or large grid? I can't really tell. We still got the bandit to deal with as well, so we gotta be careful of that. Ooh. I can't see a thing because whatever this is in front of me, it's blocking everything. Okay, I think I go in and deal with it if I wanted to. All right, what are you about? You got an autocannon, so you're a fairly small drone, like a consignment drone. It's got collectors and everything like that. Interesting. Ooh, you got hydrogen in here too. I would like to take this back home if we can. Where's my drone? Oh, that's one drone. Where's my consignment drone? It disappeared on us. This is the other drone here. So we need to take out the AI blocks wherever they are. But I own that. Here we go. AI move block right here. What is this? Fortify batteries. Defense block. That should slow it down. That's the offensive block. And if there's a way to control this, then I could probably stop it. I need a motor or so. Grab from that. Now we need computers, which we can grab from one of the AI blocks. Maybe we could put a remote control and an antenna to control this. Works out pretty well. There we go. Now it's slowing down. Kind of. Alright, so should we be able to control this now? Yes. So this is the bandit. It's missing thrusters on some sides. It looks like it's stopped, so we're good. So we can come and pick this up if we need to. Alright, we drifted a little bit further than I would like, so we gotta find our ship and everything. Here's the shakedown drone, so I should be right around here. But where's my drone? I know it didn't get destroyed, did it? Alright, so you're the one who's trying to shake me down for whatever reasons. So we gotta slow you down or stop you from moving. So you have a small battery there. Well, I can just remove the batteries and that will kind of do it too. But it looks like you have... I gotta find your AI blocks wherever they are. Ooh, ooh, careful. Here we go. This one. Be on the other side then. Yes. There's your move block. Alright, we should be able to finish that off then. Okay, so now we got 2 drones to pick up, but where is... Yeah, we still don't know where our consignment drone went. We put on offense and it just went. Alright, so I guess we could head back home and see if we can find it. Probably is nearby, I would hope. We have our GPS pointers for these drones, so we should be okay. And actually, the carrier disappeared. So luckily, we don't have to deal with that, because that would have been really, really annoying. What is that over there? Is that the drone? No, that's an asteroid. Maybe we'll be able to spot it as we get closer to the base. Hopefully, it didn't drift off anywhere and just stayed kind of nearby. Not detecting anything yet. Oh, right there. Something friendly. Is that it? Ah, yes. That is our drone, I believe. Of whatever's left of it. It looks like it's lost a little bit of its solar panels. Which is not great. But we can get you repaired up, so... I think you were able to scare away whatever that carrier had intended to do. It probably just wanted to send drones at us more than anything else, but... We got more drones, although I did kind of dismantle a good chunk of them because I didn't know where things were. So you didn't go too far. Is it because you're quite damaged? I gotta stop flying super close to these things. Alright, so... Alright, you lost your antenna, I guess. because I can't even get into you. All right. Damage assessment. We are looking more on the left-hand side is where you're most damaged. You got your camera still. Well, this protected the battery quite well, I guess. That is super surprising. Where did we have your antenna initially? Because you are barely intact minus the antenna, so I can't control you right this moment. Although, can I control you through this? I could tell you to go home at least, so that kind of works out. Yeah, let's do that. You can go home. Looks like you just lost your antenna, your solar panel. Your weapons are intact, so that's good. Before you go, do I turn off your offensive AI? Yeah, I should take that off. I'll take these off. And I'll see you at home. Thank you for helping out. Okay, we'll take care of this. Ooh, yeah, this is a bad vehicle to use because it does get damaged quite significantly because it's a large car container. We need to situate ourselves with a real ship. More battle-ready ship, if anything. Okay, we'll lock in. We'll wait for our drone to come. Here we go. Perfect. You shouldn't crash into us because I believe you have collision avoidance. Perfect. All right, let's get the projector on here. Okay, so what is it missing? A decent amount of stuff. Looks like metal grids, steel plates, things like that. So we'll get this fixed up as soon as possible. All right, looks like our drone is fairly fixed up, which is good. Control this thing. We can get this thing back in the connector if we need to. Probably don't need to, but we're gonna do it anyways. We do need to go and collect a few drones out there, which we could just throw in a seat and fly back. All right, so we gotta figure out how do we want to pick up those 2 drones that are just sitting out there. Hopefully I claimed them. I believe I did, but if I didn't, then that's gonna suck. We could use this drone, consignment drone, the solar drone. It already has a mag plate, but again, I could just go in there and grab it myself, just given that I get a seat on there. So maybe I do that. Just makes it easier that way. So let's just get a seat. Okay, great. This drone's completely gone. Hasn't been an hour or so for it to disappear, but they just disappear because we haven't been around it too long, or did it didn't float away. It completely stopped. Right, the shakedown drone's still here, but I'm not sure why the other one disappeared. We could drive it or send it home since we don't have the other one to take care of. The other one disappeared somewhere. That seems like it's just gonna toast my back, but that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, I don't think I claimed a bandit. That's probably what happened. Right, this thing moves pretty quick because it's nice and light, I guess. It's a decent looking drone, but I'm not sure if I can convert this into an offensive drone, mainly because it has a tank here, which is a little bit hard to protect. So we could create this into a manual targeting drone potentially. I don't know. Should we? Like this, the auto cannons and the assault cannons, things like that, because it's like, I believe they're only small grid. So we could attach that and target ourselves or have the drone system do the targeting. But where do we put it is the problem. I mean, more or less, this could be just our small ship or small grid ship that we could fly around, do some collection. That's a possibility as well. We could use this as our tug ship or a kind of mover, if anything. So what would be nice to do is do the mag plates on here. So here we got like a little bit of a mover thingy. All right, so not the best design ever, but we'll leave that for now. All right, so one thing I kind of want to do too is I should have put this on a rotor system. And then that way I can make it twist out this way wherever I need to. Now, there's a possibility that I can still do that, but I'm not sure if my new tugboat or ship or whatever we want to call it, it has enough hydrogen or thruster power to turn this or keep this afloat while I merge it in and everything like that. So the idea would be to bring it a little bit higher as well, so we could collect through there and through the front if need be, and also collect any scrap if any new ships come by and try to destroy us once again. It looks like we could build on top of the house though, right? We could plumb it up here in a way, and we'll spin it. I don't know, it might be too high, but we'll spin it up to... We just put it on the house? No, we're gonna put it back here. We're gonna go as high as that, if anything. So all we're gonna do is kind of bring this whole system up onto a rotor system. All right, let's turn that off, and then what we're gonna do is gonna cut this off, make sure we have a ship attached to this, and bring it up here. I think it's high enough. Should be. So we do also need to put the rotor head, and it's gonna be right here. Okay, I am for sure going to be summoning Clang, I believe. All right, we'll take our shakedown drone here. Hydrogen might be more than enough to keep this thing afloat, potentially. I hope so, because this is going to get very dicey shortly. Okay, we're good. And if I remove the piping here, I think we will be okay. I want to say... I mean, it's space, so it should be decent. Okay, now do we have... Oh, wait, we got to turn that into a ship. Can we turn to a... Yes, we can. All right, and we are moving. Okay, let's see. Can you hold this up? Yes. Small grid, pulling large grid. Kind of works out. Kind of. Do we have the height for this? Okay, that's going to get a little dicey. But it looks like we do have the height for this. Kind of. And then we back up into that. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have to go higher to get into... And we are moving a little more than I would like. And we just get this right there. Yeah, we're there. Now we just gotta hope for the best once they do this attach. So we do... Ooh! Should have took the drone off. Should have took the drone off. Yikes. Okay, I mean, still here. Kind of. Okay, yeah, never mind. Guess we're scrapping you then. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But at least we got this on here up and running. We do need to make a little bit more room for this though, which is the hard part. Which is fine. We'll turn on the grab generator to grab everything that we need to. Okay, so that's looking good. So the advanced rotors here, we just gotta know which way to spin it is one thing. We also need to lock one position over the other. So if we did, like, say, one velocity, oh, we want to go negative in this case. So our highest limit's gonna be 0. And this should be about what? 180? Negative 180? As our lowest. It looks like it's coming in fine. Ooh, nope, nope. We got some issues. We got some issues. It's getting loud. It's getting loud. Where are the issues? Camera. Free the camera. Well, no, we can just remove it. Okay, I think I got it where it is fairly decent. All right, that's not too bad. So it should be able to collect from here now, which is good. We did make a little bit of a hole over there, but that's fine. Yep, that works perfectly fine. So that means if we were to dig from here, since we meet that little hole, we can get our stone extracted easy. All right, there's a mining survey drone 13 away, which is really, really far. Should I catch up to it and see what happens? Okay, not sure why I decided to chase after this, but it looks like it's a bad idea. Hostile entity detected, boarding objective. I'm just gonna come and check you out. I'm not gonna do anything to you. It's gonna shoot me though. I'm not hearing weapon firing. Don't see any weapons. I don't know if you're gonna explode on me though. That's a possibility. I hope that's not the case. Nice looking drone though. I do want to take this home if I can. It does have a warhead though. That's a little alarming. It's not armed yet, but if I believe once I start grinding this down, it's gonna explode potentially. It has a marker and everything that's showing it right there. All right, so if we get rid of this truss or scaffold, we should be okay, right? 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Oh, drop the payload. Okay, that's what it did. Okay, that would have been scary if it was actually gonna blow up in our faces. So we could take you home if anything. We got all the AI blocks. Perfect. There's an event control I didn't take over just yet. Where's this move block gonna tell us to do? Increase the speed limits. Collision avoidance on. This one is... This is a task one, I believe. Yeah, it is a basic task one. So it's supposed to tell us to go home. And this is a patrol one that's off because it's gonna do something else. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. You do have collision avoidance on, right? Because you're headed right into an asteroid. I mean, if you're going to do that, I'm just going to take this with me. Are you really going to head towards this asteroid? Okay, good. I was just about to say. Ooh. I don't think you stop in time, can you? Okay, you look like you're okay. You look like you know what you're doing. Okay. Not sure why you just stopped here. Do you not know where to go? You wanna... I guess you can follow me for now. Because you seem to have issues navigating between it. Which is really, really odd, but okay. Alright, autopilot back to base. I'll do a follow on you. And we're heading there. Alright, perfect. Don't know why when we tell you go to 100% or 100 meters per second, you tend to use the backward thrusters. Kind of odd. Yeah, it got stuck in the little bit of an asteroid field there, which is not even an asteroid field, but it got stuck there for whatever reasons. So this one, we could potentially add our offensive stuff on here. We need to. So like we could even put a Gatling right here and fill it up with some ammo, if anything. Alright, so we got a decent weaponized drone here. So more arsenal for us in terms of defending the base. But it could run out of power fairly easily. So let me throw in, since it has a reactor, I'm going to throw in a bar of uranium anyways. So the mining drone here can just chill out. Over here on its own if it needs to. And we could throw in the defensive block on. Let's just say enemies for now, not enemies and neutral. Flee. Let's never flee. The defense will be on. You're fine. You're not going to move anywhere, so don't worry about that. But yeah, stay on defensive. I just need you to stay there and be defensive for us for the time being. So if there's anything on our way or coming our way, you got a nice good way of pop shotting it. But we still need to finish up some defenses. So we look like we could defend ourselves pretty decently. And we could fly and attack certain things. I don't think we want to keep attacking things if anything. I kind of want to create kind of the frame of the outside, but I'm not exactly sure how far we're going to go. Like, say, is it going to be potentially like this? Alright, probably smooth out the edges a little bit later, but at least we can add, we have a frame now, so we can work on adding some defensive, if anything. So right here is like a prime spot for an assault cannon. So what we do, instead of piping everything down just yet, we're just going to do a small cargo container right here. We could throw one on the opposite side if we need to. I don't know how leveled we are to this. It would be right here. Yeah, that works. All right, there we go. And of course, we could add in like a custom turret controller type of deal if we want our own smaller auto cannons and things like that as well, just to defend ourselves. Okay, so we're armed and ready just in case for another attack. All right, so we're armed up and ready for the next attack just in case, but mission complete in terms of arming up the asteroid for now. We've still a lot more to go. We just are getting started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.